Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube once again, guys. Very grateful for you to join me today. This is a review I'm doing for one of my subscribers and a friend I made since starting the channel. He wanted me to do this, so this is for you, Jackie. Hope you like this one, dude. So here we go. NXT's Greatest Matches Volume 1. I'm not sure what's going on with NXT at the moment. I don't know whether they're going to be closing or having a big change. I've just heard rumours and stuff at the moment. I've not really looked into it as such. I did put NXT off for a while. Different reasons. To begin with, I just wanted to see how they would get on and how well they'd develop. But then when I lost interest in 2015 from WWE, I just completely gave up on the idea, and with it being Triple H's creation, I just really couldn't care about it. But as you know now, I've started to try to be more neutral about wrestling and everything now, and I picked this up recently, as well as the one behind there, the Best of NXT TakeOver 2018, which I will review at some point as well. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a go, try and be fair about it. So let's get right into it then. So awesome looking front cover straight away for the gold and black brand, if you call them a brand. I guess they are, aren't they? We have Sami Zayn, Big E Langston, Finn Balor there at the top in the foreground, and then by them we have Kevin Owens and Adrian Neville, or Pac as a lot of you may know him as in AEW now. We have Paige, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch there to make up the women along the bottom. So yes, this is a 3-disc set. This is also available on Blu-ray as well, guys. 15 certificate, Fremantle release. And there's the spine, which is pretty cool. Take a look at the back, and then we'll go and talk about the inside and all the matches and everything. So the pictures on this, I didn't really like them that much because they're really, I don't know, like grainy. I wish they added more colour to them, but you know, that's just me being fussy, I guess. So we got Big Cass and Enzo there. Got Seth Rollins celebrating his NXT title victory. We got Neville and Bo Dallas from their ladder match. I can't quite make out who that is there. It could be Tyler Breeze and someone. It could be Hideo Itami, I guess. I don't know. I do apologise for that. Looks like Charlotte Flair and someone else. It's hard to work out, like I said, because of the grainy picture, and plus it's black and white. It's really difficult for me to work it out. And that's obviously Cesaro there. So yeah, this has a 7-hour, 7-minute runtime. Yeah, so that completes the back. And I do like the front cover. If I didn't say that already, I do appreciate it. So inside here are the discs. Let's take them out because I've got to get into it anyway. So disc 1, we have William Regal and Cesaro on it. Disc 2, Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville. And then we have Tyler Breeze and Hideo Itami on disc 3. Let's get on to the inside. It's like a poster, I guess. Some people would keep it as a poster. People that sometimes throw away cases and just keep the discs in like wallets and stuff. I don't agree with that though. That's just me. I'm fussy as a collector. I don't like destroying things. But yeah, I suppose you could cut that and keep that as a poster or a picture for a collage or something. So it's Charlotte Flair against Natalya from the NXT Women's Championship Final from May 29th, 2014 TakeOver. Not a bad little picture, I guess. So let's get into it then with the matches and stuff. So disc 1 I thought was very, very cool. Very surprised actually. I wasn't expecting a lot going into this, but unbiased as I am now, and I actually did enjoy it, I'm not going to lie. So it started as a whisper. So these are chapters, first of all, with Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and various other NXT stars at the time contributing to comments leading up to certain things or whatever the chapter's talking about, for example. And then we got Creating the Future. And then our first match we go into, an NXT Championship Finals match between Seth Rollins and Jinder Mahal. And I did try getting into this one as much as I could, and every time I did, it kept pissing me off because it kept cutting out for commercial breaks. And you'd thought, with it being a DVD release, would they have not have had the cameras rolling throughout the commercial breaks for like future DVD releases and that, without all that nonsense going on? But no, that wasn't the case, so it kept skipping a bit, and that got a bit annoying. I'm going to do some spoilers as well. So Seth Rollins became the first ever NXT champion after beating Jinder Mahal, which was pretty cool. It was an okay match. I wouldn't say it was one of their greatest matches. Well, it probably is. I haven't seen any other NXT matches yet, but I wouldn't call it a great match, if that makes sense. I want to put it on this compilation. It wasn't that good, but it was okay. It wasn't shit. WrestleMania 31 they were talking about as well, and we have a NXT no disqualification match next between Seth Rollins and Big E Langston for the NXT Championship. That was from January 2013. This one was pretty good. A lot of interference going on with Seth Rollins, Shield pals Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. But Big E Langston had some backup from some of the NXT guys in the back and managed to pick up the victory there, which was pretty cool. One that Nathan the Wrestling Guy might appreciate, his guy Bray Wyatt here against Chris Jericho from NXT May 1st, 2013. That was quite a cool match. Jericho picked up the victory with the Walls of Jericho. Women's wrestling is back, chapter. And then we had Paige versus Emma in an NXT Women's Championship final match from July 24th, 2013. That was alright. Sami Zayn, who seems to be featured the most out of every NXT star throughout this compilation, was against Antonio Cesaro in a 2 out of 3 falls match, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, I like watching Cesaro wrestle. I think he's pretty badass. He got the victory in the end, but I thought they could have had a better match than what they did. I wasn't saying it was bad, but again, isn't like, was it really worth putting on this compilation kind of thing? Very questionable. But one match I did enjoy, and it's the best match on the entire disc now, was William Regal versus Antonio Cesaro. Both men very agile, very good athleticism, and the rest holds they use on each other, very technical, and I really did enjoy watching those two get it on in a match. One thing I wanted to comment on was Antonio Cesaro's thigh kind of supports, if you see what I mean. The ones he wears on his thighs, it made him look like he was wearing stockings, and it just, if you see the match, you'll see what I mean. It just didn't look good at all with his attire. But that's just me being picky again. But that match, absolutely cool. I'd absolutely like that one. Disc 2, we moved on with the chapter of NXT Arrival, and then we had NXT Arrival, Bo Dallas versus Adrian Neville in a NXT Championship ladder match. This was probably the best match on this disc. Absolutely enjoyed that one. Good stuff. NXT TakeOver Women's Championship Final, Charlotte against Natalya. And it was good to see Ric Flair accompany Charlotte to the ring, and Bret Hart accompany Natalya to the ring, and have them both at ringside. Good stuff. Very nostalgic feel to that. Good match as well. And this is probably not to everyone's fancy, definitely not my kind of thing, not my cup of tea. Tyler Breeze decided to do a gorgeous music video very flamboyant if you like that sort of thing, but no offense to the guy or anyone that's into all that kind of stuff. It's not my kind of shit, but if you like that kind of thing, check it out, I guess. Hashtag we are next chapter, and then we done a Sami Zayn versus Tyson Kidd match, which was okay, I guess. We had an NXT TakeOver Revolution Adrian Neville versus Sami Zayn NXT Championship match. There we go, Sami Zayn yet again in another match, but that wasn't too bad, I guess. We got the 4 Horsewomen chapter, so that's Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Sasha Banks, which was quite an interesting little chapter and discussion about them. And then an awesome match with all 4 against each other for the NXT Women's Championship in a Fatal 4-Way at NXT TakeOver Revival from February 11th, 2015, and that wrapped up disc 2, so that was pretty cool. And then on the final disc we have TakeOver Rival, NXT TakeOver Rival match, Sami Zayn again, look, against Kevin Owens for the NXT Championship. That wasn't too bad. I did think that was quite cool. Then we had the Arnold Classic, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Festival, talking about all the things going on with that during that chapter. And then we had Adrian Neville versus Cesaro in an awesome match, I thought, from Columbus, Ohio, March 5th, 2015. A San Jose chapter. And then we got a really cool match between Hideo Itami and Tyler Breeze. Probably the best match on the disc. Well, that and that Kevin Owens one was pretty cool as well, against Sami Zayn. We had a 6-person tag team match. Enzo Amore, Colin Cassidy and Carmella against Blake, Murphy and Alexa Bliss. That wasn't too bad. We had the Beast in the East chapter, and then we had Beast in the East match, Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. I did like that one too, it was a good match too. TakeOver Brooklyn chapter, and then a TakeOver Brooklyn match, NXT Women's, Sasha Banks versus Bayley. It was okay, I guess. Get to see Bayley come out with her ring entrance with all the blow up dildos and stuff. It was pretty funny. But no, it was good. It was good. I'm not going to diss it. It's good. Long Live the Dream chapter, and then we got the NXT TakeOver Respect, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin and Rhino. That was a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics final. I don't know if I said that. Sorry, guys. And then The Future Is Now. So yeah, as the title suggests, it's a Volume 1. Now, as far as I know, they didn't release a Volume 2, but they've released a few other NXT DVDs / Blu-rays. Best of 2017, I think, is one of them. From Secret to Success, I think's the title of the other one as well. And of course, there was that one I showed you behind there, which is that TakeOver 2018. All in all, though, I'm glad I watched it now. I took the time to sit down and give NXT a proper chance. I remember when it first started, and then they had it when each superstar had a mentor kind of thing, and then it just turned into its own brand. Was it worth getting rid of ECW for this? I'm in two minds about it. I like the idea of it, and they've created some really good stars. I'm not going to lie about that. But yeah, all in all, I'd recommend checking this out, honestly, guys. It is a really good set, and some really cool matches, especially my favourite one on there, which was the Cesaro versus William Regal match. But that's my style of wrestling. I prefer. Different people like different styles. Some people like high flying, some like hardcore. But that kind of technical mat wrestling, I like watching that. It's really cool. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this one a score of 8.5 out of 10. And I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this review as well. Jackie, take good care of yourselves, all of you. Always a pleasure. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And peace.